They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
After the run, now Herbert to throw. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And taken right on the 30. So holding there on the return, and that'll back them up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. A first carry for Leonard Fournette.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and they're going to face a third down. Throwing now is Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, Brady. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing the 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
from the 29. Herbert looking deep downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
First down line at the 34 here on third down. Here's Brady to throw. Shoves him aside. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running left, it's Fournette. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now Brady. And he swings one that's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Brady now throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's James. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with the tackle. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Fournette, a first down carry. Shifts past him. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Fournette. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 17-yard line. And now a jet sweep. This is Evans with it. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier to shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
They'll try and throw here on the fake. And how about this? It's complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now James returning. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert will find Everett there, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And down he goes. Vita Vea able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Let's take it at around the 40.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Throwing on first down is Brady. To Evans on the slant. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A pass underneath for Fournette. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Brady. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. They'll fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This will be caught at about the 6. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start up the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Brady going to throw. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 34-yard line.
Let's go!
To throw, it's Brady. And Brate, the tight end's got it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. A handoff to Fournette. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. And that, not a sight you want to see. Leonard Fournette very slow to get up.
More from L.A. in a moment. And he is going to have a Bucs first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Brady gives this one to Vaughn.
A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. From the 17, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. Offense back out now for 1st and goal after the successful fake. Here's Brady. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bucks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Play after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here's James.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Charger drive about to get going. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
The play fake to Eckler. It's Herbert.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is brought in at the 21. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Underneath, he's got Brate. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Khalil Mack. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now it's Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Herbert back to the air.
He finds his target, Ebron. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Eckler again.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Eckler.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Brady. And this is incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Underneath, he's got Brady.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Brady. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they go from the 47 now on 1st down.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw on target to Godwin here.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now Brady on the bootleg. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are right back in this football game. Herbert to throw. And that's caught by Williams. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing. Herbert. He's got Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Herbert going to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Herbert. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off down near the 5. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Buccaneers, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it's a disappointing way to lose your first game as they drop to 10-1 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin.